Now sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Much love to all.
Gigul. Closely allied to the concept of demons was the concept of the Gigul, or clinging soul. This Jewish folklore term is difficult to specify but may lie somewhere between the ghost of a dead person and an elemental force or demon. These entities were known as Dybbuk, although the word itself did not appear in rabbinical literature until roughly the 17th century. In its earliest incarnation, the clinging soul may not have been all that threatening and may well have referred to a presence that attached itself either to an individual or a dwelling, and refused to go away. It may well have possessed a person indeed. One of the earliest references that we have to it is in the Bible, 1 Samuel 16 verses 1-4, where an evil spirit overtakes King Saul and hurls him into an unprovoked rage. Saul himself visited a woman at Endor, Pythoness, probably some sort of medium, who summoned another, clinging soul, that of the prophet Samuel himself, 1 Samuel 28 verse 3. Dybbuk. In the 16th century, however, the idea of spirit possession by the Dybbuk became extremely popular in certain rabbinical schools. For example those of Isaac Luria, 1534-1572, and his disciple Chaim Vital, 1542-1620. Through this school of theological teaching, the clinging soul assumed a demonic status, inimical to the welfare of mankind. Its pedigree stretched back to the earliest times and it could only be driven out by a rabbi. Its mission was to tempt men away from the path that God had laid out for them and into lax and sinful ways. As the tales about Dybbuks began to proliferate, they assumed greater and more dangerous supernatural powers in the popular imagination, adding to popular lore and fear. The old gods. And just to complicate matters even further, there was the problem of the old gods. Prior to the birth of Islam under the Prophet Muhammad, 570-633, what is now known as the Middle East had been a cauldron of cults and deities. Many of these had their origins within the ancient civilizations that had flourished there, the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Phoenicians, and many others. From the earliest times, these ancient gods spoke to men, either through their own priests or through visionaries. In the 7th and 8th centuries, reference is made to a group of men known as kahins, which meant seers or oracle mongers. These were men who had been possessed by the gods, or emanations of the gods, taking them into ecstatic trances that enabled them to prophesy and foretell coming events. These men would continue well into the Islamic period, providing a link with the pre-Mohammedan past.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Till the next time, much love.